My name's Duddits, I do builds and stuff. Today I've got a video about a sword that I've been finding myself using more and more often, and I've had the sword for quite a while. It's an old sword, but this sword is absolutely amazing, trust me. It's called the Chivalric Fire. I'm going to be going over how to get the best out of all these perks, including repulsor brace, attrition orbs and destabilising rounds. And since the sword come out, we've had some things in the game that really make this sword even better, like class items and some other buffs to some exotics. Like I said, I'll be showing you how to get the best out of attrition orbs via woven mail. Look at the state of that, getting woven mail. And I'll also be showing you how to get the best out of the other perks, like destabilising rounds, pairing it up with things like controlled demolition on Titan to get health on kill. So stay with me, I'll break it all down. The sword itself is called the Chivalric Fire. It's a void caster frame, and this come out in Season of the Wish, but you can still get this now, so everyone can acquire this sword. So basically when it come out in the Season of the Wish, it was a Pinnacle reward from Zavala or Shax. You used to be able to have to get to rank 16 to get it. Obviously I've already acquired this sword, but it would be down there to collect if you didn't have it. But if you missed out on that season, don't worry, because if you head over to the Monument Exotic Archive in the tower, the Monument to Lost Lights, you can actually buy this sword now. So just head over to there and you'll see it if you go to the Legacy gear on the bottom, and it's the first sword on the bottom left, the Chivalric Fire, 75k Glimmer. It's the best 75k Glimmer you'll spend in your life, trust me. It's well worth it. And this perk has got quite a lot of perks on there. Relentless Strikes, landed free light attacks within a shot ammo, grant sword ammo, which is pretty good. Get free heavy ammo with that one. Repulsor Brace, defeat a void debuff target, grants an overshield, a very good perk. And destabilising rounds, final blows caused nearby targets to become volatile. That works really nicely with the Repulsor Brace. That's like a perfect combo. And it's also got attrition orbs on there. Dealing sustained damage creates an orb of power, which we're going to take advantage of in this video. It's also got the origin trait Vanguard's Vindication, final blows. With this weapon, grant a small amount of health, which is an excellent origin trait as well. One quiet moment, it's always got on that one as well. And gun and run is the other origin trait, but the Vanguard's Vindication is the best origin trait, paired up with some of the things I've shown you. So the sword itself, it is a void caster. You'll see there. It just does like a caster bolt. It consumes 4 ammo, I think. Yeah, 4 ammo. So that's what it does. Now straight away on a Hunter, the Stylish Executioner with the destabilising rounds is just a perfect combination, because if you defeat a target affected by any elemental debuff, it's going to grant you invisibility. So obviously destabilising rounds is a void debuff, so is weakening. You've literally got invisibility on tap with this, so kills within like a little radius like so, gonna make them targets destabilize rounds volatile, which will just proc your invisibility, so you're infinitely invisible. And you've also got exotic class items like Spirit of the Fortress to get extra damage, which we'll go into, but Spirit of the Gryphonkin is just an absolutely perfect combo. Your void weapons gain volatile rounds after you emerge from being invisible. So pair that up with the destabilizing rounds that this sword's got, you've literally got infinite volatile rounds, which in 10 is just going to give you repulsor brace all of the time. Look on that top, I have literally got an overshield going all of the time. And don't forget, we've got the Vanguard's Vindication origin trait to get health on kill as well. So just that little combo there, the Gryphonkin with the Stylish Executioner, destabilising rounds, repulsor brace, it's literally a match made in heaven. You've got infinite invisibility and infinite overshields. Really strong, and plus health on kill from the Vanguard's Vindication. Like I said, I've mentioned Foe Tracer. We're going to get an extra 25 to 50% damage on this sword as well, which we'll show you. But just for like clearing ads, it's absolutely amazing. It is really good. Now Spirit of the Foe Tracer, damaging a powerful combat or a guardian with an ability that matches your damage on weapons, i.e. void. We're going to get a 25% damage increase. So for example, if we throw our smoke bomb, which is void, we're going to get a 25% damage increase on this sword, plus Radiant from Facet of Dawn. You can get a 50% damage increase, plus the weakening on this sword on a Hunter, and it does some really nice damage. Plus you've got all that other stuff going on that I mentioned, the health on kill, the invisibility, etc. And it just feels really nice. Excellent for like large groups of ads. And you're very stealthy with this. You are literally in and out of invisibility all of the time with Stylish Executioner. You don't actually need to run the Gryphulcan, but you may as well. It's just extra damage and extra invisibility, and it just feels absolutely amazing. It is such a good sword. I don't see a lot of people using it, and I've used it quite a lot in a couple of videos over the last couple of seasons. It is just absolutely superb. You're very, very stealthy, like I said, and if you want a bit of extra damage, you've got that Foe Tracer combo if you've got that class item, or you can even just use the Foe Tracer helmet. Just get that extra bit of damage for targets, hit them with your Void Smoke Bomb or your Void Grenade, and you're going to proc that 25%, and it just feels absolutely great. And you could also just add a grenade launcher on there as well to add a bit of weakening. It just feels really, really good. So now if we just focus on attrition orbs with me just for a little bit, daily sustained damage creates an orb of power, which is just good anyway, but you can take advantage of that with some of the prismatic fragments. Facet of Purpose, picking up an orb of power is going to grant you amplified restoration, frost armor, or woven mail, or an overshield. But if you've got a strand subclass as well, you've got Thread of Warding, picking up an orb of power grants you woven mail. I recently did a hunter build on this not so long back, so you can literally keep proccing your woven mail, or with your Facet of Purpose, your Void Overshield amplified, something like that, and you just do a bit of damage and you're going to create that orb of power, and you just pick that up, and that's going to give you, for example, woven mail, which makes you really, really tanky. Like I said, the build I did have featured powerful attraction. It automatically collects nearby orbs when you use your class ability. I was using Ensnaring Slam on the video that I did recently, so you can use it like that as well. Collect that orb, get that woven mail procced, and it just feels really, really nice. Consume that, powerful attraction, look at that, woven mail, and it's strung up like a dirty pair of underpants. It just feels really, really nice. Like I said, this is just a couple of little things, like a couple of little ways I want to show you how to get the best out with this sword, and I highly recommend you get it. Now, if we switch over to a Titan, especially a Void Titan, a full-on Void subclass, we can really take advantage of this sword this way as well with a Void Titan, because the Repulsor Brace, defeat the Void debuff target, grants an overshield, paired up with the destabilizing rounds on this sword on a Titan is just a match made in heaven. It really is, because you've got aspects on the Titan to take full advantage of these two perks. For example, Controlled Demolition, hitting a target with a Void ability or Volatile Explosion. It's going to make them volatile, and then when you explode that, it's going to heal you and your teammates. So you don't actually need to hit them with a Void ability as long as you get a kill with that sword around that target, and that's going to apply that destabilizing rounds. Or you can hit them with your ability like so, and that will proc your Controlled Demolition. So you've literally got health on tap for you and your teammates from the destabilizing rounds from the sword. Or you can even hit them with an ability, and that just gives you and your teammates loads and loads of health back. And then obviously you've got that Repulsor Brace that's going to kick in. I like to actually pair this up with no backup plans. I know no backup plans are a shotgun exotic on a Titan, but because of the Repulsor Brace and the destabilizing on the swords, we are going to be able to keep that overshield going from the destabilizing rounds and the Repulsor Brace, so that's going to in turn keep your overshield up for your backup plans, which will give you a 35% damage increase on your shotguns. Now there's a couple of good shotguns in the game to pair up. Someone like Scavenger's Fate with Discord destabilizing rounds is an absolutely magical shotgun to pair with this, because you get a kill with your sword, that's going to proc your Discord, destabilizing rounds on your shotgun, and your destabilizing rounds on your sword is literally just 3 overshields. And you've also got the Controlled Demolition working in the background. You can even add Devour to the build as well to get even more survivability. The Controlled Demolition is absolutely brilliant for teammates as well. Every time you kill that sort of debuff target, that volatile target, it will give your health mates health as well. It's like a video I covered not so long back with Choir of One. When that come out, I will link both videos that I'm talking about as well right at the end of this one. So the sword itself is actually a really, really good sword, and when it first come out it was decent, but I just feel with some of the buffs to the exotics and especially some of the class item combos you can get now, this sword really, really shines, and it's just a sword that gives you so much survivability, and it puts out quite a lot of damage as well. Another exotic to think about on the Titan would be Strongholds. That would be really, really good as well. But I just want to focus on the health regen as well with a little fragment that I like to run called Echo of Vigilance. Look at my health there. I've got Echo Vigilance, defeating a target while your shields are depleted, grants you a temporary void overshield. So you've got to get overshields all of the time when you're low, and then you're going to get overshields all the time from the Repulsor Brace destabilizing combo. Then on top of that, you've got that controlled demolition. But that's the video. I found this sword, I've been using it a lot more. I will link both videos that will work perfectly with this sword. I'll link it right at the end of this video. Let me know what you think. Have a great day.